And now we turn our attention back to the weather and our great meteorologist, Rich Marriott. So glad to have you here with fog number 1 on your mind, I'm guessing.
Seriously, and fog everywhere around my mind, as a matter of fact. It's just, yesterday was just a bleak day. My wife described it about halfway through the afternoon. The weather today is dismal, which I think was very, very appropriate. I think we're kind of seeing a replay of that today, though it does seem a little bit brighter today for some reason. I don't know why. It's still pretty cloudy, and the heavy dense fog we had this morning, most spots has lifted, though if you're a little bit of elevation, you might be sitting inside of one of those low clouds that are out there. Auburn looking pretty gray, and see some light fog looking there towards downtown Seattle. All the pictures are pretty much similar at this point. Everett looking down on the streets there. It's just pretty much what it's looked like all morning long, but again, somehow it seems a little bit brighter. You see the low clouds have kind of lifted. The fog has lifted up into the foothills there at Granite Falls High School. Temperatures right now running mostly in the mid-30s. We see upper 30s and some 40s out along the Washington coast, where actually the sun is out right now. And also, if you get out into the foothills and get above about, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 feet, you can get up above this in some spots. And the mountains themselves, once you get up, most of the passes are looking at sunshine right now. So you can't escape if you have time to drive up to the mountains. That air stagnation advisory, basically for all of western Washington, actually in a big chunk of eastern Washington too, is going to be in effect until noon on Wednesday here on the west side of the Cascades. And we hopefully by Wednesday afternoon we'll start to mix some of this up into a little bit deeper layer, so we won't see the concentration of pollutants right at the surface that we're concerned about. So far we haven't really built up. That's why they're encouraging, as I said earlier in the show, not to burn or anything like that right now, because any particulate matter you put in the lower atmosphere right now, we're still going to be breathing that same the stuff that you put in today as we head towards Wednesday, and you'll be accumulating between now and then. So we will see these air quality numbers kind of go downhill. In fact, our forecast for this afternoon, it will advance for me. There we go. You can see still holding pretty much the same, but as we head into tomorrow, we do expect to see that air quality begin to slip a little bit in a few places. So overall, if we can control the amount of burning we're doing, we should get through this okay without having an official burn ban. Checking the satellite image, you can see that low cloudiness, the cool air trapped at the surface through the strait and through all of the Puget Sound area and then out towards the Cascade foothills, but it will erode back a little bit, so some of the higher elevations out towards the foothills will get a chance to see a little bit of sunshine this afternoon. You can see Paradise, which hit 53 yesterday afternoon, sitting there with a beautiful blue sky day once you get up above all that low-level moisture. And checking the view there from Snoqualmie Pass, sun's out, but just a little bit of that fog and low cloudiness kind of working its way up through the pass, but overall mostly sunny day. Looking pretty nice at Stevens. In fact, no restrictions at Snoqualmie. Traction tires advised for Stevens, but none of the other passes have any restrictions at all, and basically looking at sunshine all the way across the Cascades. Taking a look at our mountain forecast for today, we're going to be looking for mostly sunny skies. There we'll see a little bit of fog and low cloudiness on the west slopes and maybe through Snoqualmie Pass. High temperatures at the pass levels today are going to be mostly in the upper 30s to right near 40 degrees, and the winds are going to be light. And our extended forecast as we head on towards tomorrow, we'll start to see a little bit more clearing near the foothills as we head towards Tuesday afternoon, and then by Wednesday we should probably turn partly sunny just about everywhere in the afternoon and start to mix some of that pollution up a little higher in the atmosphere. But it won't completely clear out. We'll still have morning fog for Thursday and Friday, but sunshine. It does look like we're seeing increasing rain moving in later in the day on Saturday and a rainy day on Sunday to completely clean the air out, and high temperatures back close to normal, getting into the mid to upper 40s.